y'all, it's Andrea here at VW Family Farm, and there's a storm a brewing. There is a storm heading this way right now. I'm trying to beat the weather to get this feeding done. It's just me out here. And that is because Lane and Emily are at church camp. And so this is not the first time I've been completely on my own, but one of the first. I don't know, usually when one of them's gone, the other one's here, or Ben's around, or whatever the case may be. This week, it's just me. The rain caught me. I'll take it though. Alright, so we are moving. The rain moved out. Don't know if you can see by my red face, it is hot here already. It is summer in Arkansas. I don't know what it's like where you're at, if it's still a nice cool spring, but summer is here. It's hot, it's humid, so we already have to start thinking about taking care of the animals, taking care of ourselves as far as that goes. So Ben and I just returned in the last couple days from the Okie Homesteading Festival that Keeping It Dutch and Hidden Heights Farm put on out in Oklahoma. I know there was a whole nother group of people that went to the Homestead Festival. That looked like tons of fun, a big success. It was definitely tons of fun and a big success at the Okie Homesteading Festival. And it just got me excited because I don't know that I consciously thought this, but after this weekend, I think I was thinking this on, like, deep in my spirit, I guess, that maybe this homesteading thing was kind of a phase or a fad that a lot of people were kind of burning out on. And it just felt like those who were really just doing it day in and day out were dying away. Gotta get them fed real quick. Did you count them? That was 35 feeder pigs. We've got tons of babies at the house. Let me think, we got 30 right now with one more sow to have some, so we'll have another batch at least this big. Just things are growing around here, and like I said, I came home really excited from the Okie Homesteading Expo. Not only that, but from what I saw of the Homestead Festival, just, I don't know, I think subconsciously I've kind of wondered if people that were really interested in living this lifestyle, and I'm talking like people really interested when no cameras were on, no one really cared about what you were doing or your journey, just you living it with your family. I kind of wondered if that was kind of dying out. Maybe it was kind of a fad and it had just kind of run its course. But can I tell you, after this weekend, that couldn't be further from the truth. And we just met so many really cool people. We spoke on Friday, we spoke on making money from your homestead. Really didn't have anything to do with making money on social media. We tried to focus on things that people that aren't doing social media could do. You know, how can they make money off the things that they enjoy, things they're doing anyway. So that's what we focused on. And y'all, it couldn't have been more encouraging. I want to thank you if you were there, or if you've commented on anything where you saw, you know, pictures of us from there or whatever. Just any kind of support you gave us, thank you, because I didn't even know that I needed it at the time, but I really did. And people were there. It just seems like the Oklahoma crowd of people that watch YouTube, for one reason or another, it's probably what YouTube pushes to them, is completely different from our viewers, which was refreshing, because the people that came to our talk, most of them had never heard of us. They were there for the information. And you might be like, well, that's kind of weird to be excited about. It excited me because they really just wanted to know the information we had to share. And we wound up, we did meet a lot of people that did know who we were. That was so awesome. Love doing that. When you share with me how, you know, one video or another or something we've done or said encourage you, that really fuels us to keep going, because I think every person at one time or another thinks, okay, is it my time to quit? Like, is this kind of over? Is this phase done for me? And that's what this weekend kind of did for me, is kind of refilled my fire. All right, we are back here with the cows. We're looking for 56 total head. We're looking for 43 big ones, and that's cows, heifers that have never calved, everything of an basically adult animal, and then 13 babies. We've had 14 this year and lost one, and so I hate that. It always bugs me. I don't like that. Always try to think of, you know, what can I do different to keep that from happening, to even lose one. But we did, so it's actually really good statistics, I guess you would say. We still have probably about that many to calve out of this herd. We also have a fall calving herd. So anyway, I'm driving up to the cows right now. Gonna see, they're kind of spread out. My best time to count them is when I first come back here, because they'll follow me around just to see what I'm doing, if I'm gonna put out hay or what I'm doing. They're just curious. So if you're checking your animals and you got a bunch like this, probably, if you're like us, your best bet is when you first get there. And one more tip, you may have to separate your big ones and babies and try to count them separately like that. It's a whole lot easier. Bam, got the adults. That's the hardest part. Babies, a whole lot less of them, and I think I can drive right through here. I think I can show them to you guys and count them. I'm gonna try anyway. Got them. So excited about that. So I am going to our last pen of cows. I've actually done pretty good today, I think. Pretty timely manner for doing all this by myself. So like I was saying earlier, I am gonna keep going. You may be thinking, I actually had someone ask me this weekend, I'm wondering where you've been. Well, where I've been is busy. I have 2 kids that used to help me on the farm every day they're now almost grown. We're almost empty nesters. And you know what? That's okay. I want them to forge their own path. I want them to go out and chase their dreams, even if that takes them away from the farm. I want them to come back to the farm if they want to. I don't want to put anything on them that might be my dream for them if their dream is different. I have kids both that desire to go into some form of ministry, to minister to other people and point them to Jesus and to the true source of happiness and peace in this life. How can I be sad about that? But with that, with them growing up, you know, we've built this farm together, all four of us. Ben still has a full-time job and probably will. You may be like, why are you sharing this? But I'm sharing this with you guys to tell you that's where I've been. I've been busy. I've been trying to figure out what I can keep up with this new phase of life that I'm in with the kids not here. Because honestly, they've helped us edit. They've helped us feed. They've just helped build this whole thing. So I'm in that season figuring out what can I do, me, without the kids, with Ben at work, and finding that balance and being able to do those things and deciding, do I want to do those things? And then where are we going? That's where I wanted to wrap this thing up as I head to my last pen of cows to check. Where we're going is we're going full steam ahead. And we have been doing that, but this weekend was, I didn't even know it was what I needed, but it's what I needed to keep going, even with sharing with you guys. It's one thing to do all the things we do, it's another to film them, because that takes an extra amount of time. Just like this, I have no one to step on this wire, so I'm figuring out how to do it myself. So I just want to end this by telling you guys where we're going is we're keeping going. And there's a time sometimes to quit, to reevaluate, to go a different direction. And then there's a time to get re-inspired and re-encouraged and to keep going, keep pushing. Know what you were called to in the beginning and know that that has not changed and you still are called to that. And what I am called to is sharing with others just our ups and downs, our struggles, our successes, all the things, how you can take something and build it into something better, how you can find what you're supposed to be doing and do that with success because you know that that's what you're supposed to be doing and because you're passionate about it. So I'm recommitting that I'm going to be sharing with you guys. I'm going to try to be posting more and just letting you guys in on what's going on around here. There's been so many of you that have been faithful followers of us for so long, and you are what is the backbone of this channel. You're what's kept us going. And thank you to everyone who's new here. We welcome you too. And I just hope that you'll stick around. I hope you give us a chance to show you what we're all about. Homesteading is alive and well. It's not only surviving, it's thriving. That's one thing I shared in my talk this weekend, and I want to end with it for you guys, is you don't have to do what anyone else is doing. If what you are trying to do on your farm or homestead is completely different than what you've seen or what those who seem to be successful are doing, that's okay. Embrace it. And I promise you guys, whatever it is you're doing, if you do it and put your heart into it and you believe in it, you'll be successful. Whether that's homesteading, farming, trying to sell something, whether that's taking care of a loved one, maybe that's your season of life, whether it's raising kids or, you know, just doing something to help those around you, helping your community, volunteering, recommitting to doing your job better and with a better attitude, even if it's not something that you just love, it's where you are in your life, recommitting to putting your heart into it and to giving it your all where you're at right now. I promise, if nothing else, it'll change your perspective. It may not change your circumstances, but it'll change you and your heart. I'll see you guys later, and I just want to say thank you. It's not enough, but thank you for sticking with us. You've literally been with us through births on this farm and through death of animals, of my dad, of seasons of life, all the things. So thanks. God bless.